Stage 7 is exhaustion. Emotional chemistry starts to fade because we have exhausted ourselves. We have wailed for the last hour or two, cried and had our anger, had our feelings and everything, and then suddenly we feel empty and then numb and then drained and confused. And so this is where that drunken state where the frontal cortex is starting to try to come back online, but the limbic brain chemistry is still intoxicating us, right? So take a deep breath there. Again, breath, body, then just rest. Acknowledge you just went through a whole process. Never judgment, just understanding. This happens in all of us until we learn the map and until we learn how to know and understand ourselves better so we can help ourselves in those moments. And that's the whole purpose of why I do what I do. I want to help people help themselves in that moment so you become your own guide and guru, right? I just help you find that within yourself. I guess that's the best way to say it, and what I'm hoping to affect through this podcast too. So then the next thing we do is we numb ourselves. We're starting to come to the frontal cortex. We're trying to rationalize what happened. We're trying to connect the dots enough that our frontal brain comes back on board. But we just, oh well, I had a mood or this happened, and we minimize it, we push it away, we distract ourselves. Spiritual bypassing, that's where this happens in this moment, or we start becoming more doing things to just avoid, having to really meet and understand what just happened. And then we pretend we're okay, we go about our business, we go into our daily work and daily life. And the doorway to interrupt that is honesty. Developing the capacity to be present with what is without trying to change what is. Because as long as we're trying to nip and tuck all around it, we're never meeting it. And real transformation only happens when we meet it in the core, and we can sit in it, and we can be in it in a constructive way that allows it to naturally evolve and heal. Not through force, through presence. Right? And so what am I avoiding feeling? Getting in touch, right? So that's the doorway there. And then stage 9 is the mask, right? Our functioning returns, our smile returns, everything looks normal. Oh, nothing happened, nothing to see here, but nothing has been resolved underneath. So this cycle is still alive in us, and it will get triggered again. So the cycle waits for the next trigger to happen. And then we will loop through all of these phases again and again and again until we start interrupting. We come home